And it's a beautiful time during this season to ask ourselves where we stand in our relationship with God. It is a beautiful period for us to reassess, to regroup, to refocus, to restore, and to be rejuvenated. To be able to reassess our relationship with God. To be able to regroup and be restored in Christ, so that we are rejuvenated for the journey ahead. In the scriptures we read in Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. In Philippians chapter 4 verse 8, the word says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, whatever is excellence, if there is any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things." This is what the period of Lent is inviting us to do, so that we might be able to reassess, regroup, refocus, be restored, and be rejuvenated. So think whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable. Think about these things. That is what the period of Lent is inviting us to do. Think about these things. In Colossians chapter 3 verse 2, Colossians 3 verse 2, the word says, "Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth." So for us, this whole period of Lent is about thinking of what is important for us to be restored, for us to be rejuvenated, for us to reassess, regroup. So think about these things. Think about the things that are above, not just the things that are of the earth. That is why during the period of Lent we are called to sit like Mary sat at the feet of Jesus. When Martha and Mary invited Jesus home, Martha was busy with so many things that she was so disturbed. She was troubled, and that poured out in the way she took out her anger, not only on Mary, but she took out her anger even on Jesus. When she told the Lord, "Doesn't it bother you that I'm having to do all this by myself?" And she's sitting there. So not only is the hurt and the disturbance being poured out on Mary because she's not doing something, but it's also being poured out on Jesus. And that is why Jesus says, Mary has chosen the better part. She's sitting, she's listening. That is what the period of Lent is. Think of the things that are above. Jesus is speaking. Listen. Think of those things that are commendable, that are important, that are essential for the state of our soul. Because we are, during this season of Lent, we are on a journey in the wilderness. In the wilderness, especially in the wilderness of Lent, is where the greatest battle of discipleship takes place. The battle for our soul. Not only does Jesus want our soul, even Satan wants our soul. So it is during the period of Lent that the greatest battle of discipleship actually takes place. And this is where we need to be aware of how important it is to reassess, regroup, refocus, so that we will be restored and rejuvenated. Because we are journeying through Lent. We are journeying through the wilderness of Lent. And in the wilderness of Lent, there is a fierce battle taking place for our soul. We need to come out of that period of Lent, by the time we come through to Easter, we should have come back, reassessed, regrouped, restored, and rejuvenated. But during this wilderness period of Lent, there is a battle taking place. And we need to be aware of what Satan is trying to do. I remember going on